Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Revisited. I'm Nye, and we're trying to catch the Flying Flail, which should be coming to see us about any second now, if things actually work out right, and there it is. See it? That spermy looking thing? That one, right there. That's the Flying Flail. An ancient history book shows records of contests of strength in which athletes would spin balls of steel at great speeds to launch them into the air to see whose ball traveled the farthest. Could this ball be from such a contest? This is the Flying Flail, and it has a very big area of effect. It actually flies this gigantic, loop that covers the majority of the northern half of the map. As you can see, I'm flying full speed behind it. I'm barely gaining on this thing. And eventually, as we travel, it'll start to turn, as you can see right now, and then it will start doing its travel back. That's what makes these moving discoveries such a pain in the butt, is because not only do they move extremely quickly, but they have these really just obnoxious flight patterns. You just gotta kind of keep up with them. Not that we're going to. I don't really care anymore. But, there you go. So, we also have to go find the freaking Flutterflies. And for some reason, they didn't work last time. Well, we're gonna go see if we can figure out what to do about that. So, off we go. These are the last discoveries I'm gonna have to deal with for a long time. And then I gotta decide what I want to do. Because I don't want to go into, our next dungeon just yet. Because I want to do that. I want the entire episode to be about that next dungeon. So, I think we're gonna go fight Piastol. I think it's gonna happen. That sounds like a thing we should do. We need to go... We're gonna try the Flutterflies one more time. We're gonna do it the way that, that's being advised here, the shortcut that's supposed to work for the Flutterflies. So that wants me to go to Gordo's Bistro and face southwest. Now, for some reason, I'm thinking southwest is the wrong direction because they shouldn't be southwest of Gordo's Bistro. They should be southeast. Given the way the Flutterflies work. I'm also told they could be above Horteca. So we're going to do a quick southward go after I collect some more fish, because I actually need them. And we're gonna go this way. So let's see. Do we see any Flutterflies? Or they look like pollen, basically. Anything over here? Anything at all? Yes, no, yes. Nope, not seeing anything. Okay. I mean, personally, I think this is a little bit too far south for the Flutterflies myself, but I was told Horteca was a great place to hide out and wait for them. But I don't agree with it. I don't at all. So we're gonna go. This would be a really convenient place for them to put a discovery, but there's nothing here. There's nothing at all. It just kind of sits here and does nothing. Okay. Will my luck hold true, and will I find a set of Flutterflies above Gordo's Bistro? There's those random encounters the game wants me to have. Flying, I don't really want to do them on screen, so we'll do them later. Okay, well, these are still here. It's comforting to know that whenever I come to Gordo's Bistro, I can always get myself some jellyfish. Okay, so we're going to, hang out, like, right here. Just doing a quick scan real quick, see if I can see anything. Nope. Could be that draw distance isn't far enough. That's cool. We're gonna reset. Okay, let's do that whole reset thing. Once again, I'm doing this because I've spent way too much of my life searching for these discoveries, and I don't really feel like spending any more of it. So we're doing the reset exploit that forces the items to respawn exactly where we want them to. It sets them back to their original respawn points. And from there, that's when they start doing their rounds. So, we're forcing that. If you want to find these naturally, by all means, go ahead. I've done it too many times. I think I found them naturally on my previous go-around of Let's Play Skies of Arcadia, and you can feel free to go look at that. So I should be seeing them basically immediately. They're going to look a little bit like yellow pollen. They're going to be like right here. But I'm not seeing them. Like they're not here. That's upsetting. The fact that I'm going to have to go searching for these things manually is such a pain in the butt. Oh, I think I may have misread the directions. It's a possibility that I misread the directions. Whoops. Wait, was that them? No? Darn it. Okay, hold on. I may have misread. We're gonna go try something. Hold on. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reset because I think I misread. I don't think. Yeah, I'm using a hint here for this one, just because this one is so obnoxious. I know where it is. I just don't want to go do it. We need to go southwest from where we are. Loading up. It's not that we're facing southwest, it's that we need to go southwest. You'll notice that the jellyfish were still there when we spawned in. Okay, we should be... There they are. There's the flutterflies. There we are. A butterfly that travels in groups in search of balloon flower nectar. Their remarkable endurance allows them to cross vast spans without sleeping or resting. Also, their silk produced by their larvae is valued for its strength and resilience. See, look, if I just let the flutterflies go a little bit away from me, they're not that far. I can catch up to them really easily right now. But I already can't see them. Like, you can see them when they flap their wings, but they're already almost invisible. Uh-oh. Huh. I don't think this thing could actually engage me up here. Okay, well, we're going to have a quick ship-to-ship battle then. It's the Black Spell Pirates, and they want to attack us. Okay. All the power to you. It's not as if I'm the strongest guys ever. I mean, sure. So let's go ahead and do this. So we'll just do this real quick. So it's wow. Wow, they did no damage. They did no damage. These guys are scaled to the little jack. Seriously, their damage, their defense, their HP is all scaled to the little jack. That's the ship you're supposed to be in when you reach this point. It's just like how all the enemies in this area are scaled to you at like level 15 or so instead of the level 40 that I'm at. So I may one-shot these guys. Congratulations, you didn't touch my ship, like, at all. So we have to do 15 of these fights. 15 random fights. And by we, I mean I. This is number 1. I have to go around hunting for them. There are... Oh, they got us. They actually hurt us a little bit. Huh. But there's about 15 of these. I'm going to go ahead and hit them with everything I have. Do that in a different way. Damage cannon. Serpent. Mono Spirit. Mono Spirit. And they're going to go down. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't feel like dealing with you. Not feel like dealing with this. Too much nonsense. I should have just killed them all in one go. Go away. Nobody wants you here. You're obnoxious. Now they're casting spells. Congratulations, you dealt negligible damage. A giant bird hurt me more than you did. A giant... anything. A looper hurt me more than you did. Okay, you're dead. Go away. Never darken my doorway again. Not as if you can, because you're dead. Okay. I got jack all from that. Holy crap, Vice leveled up. But anyways, so that's one of the random counter sections, is those guys. Yeah, the flutterflies, they don't move particularly quickly. They're actually a really slow-moving thing. But the problem is they are very hard to see from a distance, and they have a pretty big range. So, where are we right now? See, we're not as far south as Forteca. We're just south of the Goro's Bistro, and they will continue all the way over here. Then they'll turn around and they'll come back. That's their thing. But that's done. Yes, I had to cheat a little bit to do it, but I do not feel bad at all. Let's go talk to Piastol. Is everybody ready to go? Is everybody ready for this fight? Everybody healed up? Yeah? Okay. We're gonna go. Come here, you. I hear you wish to speak with me. So here's Piastol. Hello. Today is the day that she will take our life. Yada, yada, yada. Can you just, can you tell us why you hate Vice so much? Yeah, that would be useful. Tell me. She despises all air pirates. That's why she became a hunter of our despicable people. That's wonderful. Just tell us why. It all started 7 years ago when her family was brutally murdered by air pirates. We're not black pirates. And that's where she saw Vice among the air pirate scum that took her family away from her. And, yeah, they don't seem to be particularly... They're surprised by this. That's got to be mistaken. They're blue rogues, never do something like that, and Piastol's not listening to that. Blue, black, they're all the same. She's racist. You all deserve to die. Very racist. Her only purpose in life since then has been to deliver justice unto the air pirates that destroyed her life. It is time for her to have her revenge. Have at thee. So once again, it is another fight against Piastol. It's going to function basically the exact same as every other fight against Piastol has functioned. The only difference is I don't think I had Enrique the last time we fought her. She's going to avenge her father. Should give you some idea of what's going on. So we're just going to do our normal thing. Now, here's the funny thing about Aka. Let's see if Piastol's immune. Aka has the Swirl Meringue, and I haven't really used it since we got it. But the Swirl Meringue, as I have previously stated, has a 100% confuse chance unless the target is immune. It is a 100% attack. It will always confuse if the target is able to be confused. It is fantastic. I shouldn't have let that go through. I really shouldn't be having Aka attack at all, to be honest. But I want to see if Piastol's immune. Is she? That's a crit. Is she immune? Okay, Piastol's immune. But yeah, it's a 100% chance. I think that some of the... I gotta go look. Some of the bounties are not immune, and it's hilarious. Okay, so everybody takes a little bit of damage from their poison. I'm going to have to heal that eventually. But, yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and Pirate's Wrath the Death Hound. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to Cutlass Fury the Death Hound. And we're going to shield up and do our normal thing. So we're just going to make this an easy fight. This is not going to be hard. This is not going to be a difficult fight by any means. The biggest thing that could happen is if Piastol uses Tempest Dance. Oh, wow. She petrified him. That's, I did not know that she had a petrify ability now. Okay. Okay, that will change things a little bit. Not by much. Because, frankly, I don't care. Delta Shield. Lunar Cleansing. Just a shield. And that's why I don't care. I have Lunar Cleansing. I bring everybody back. I haven't even had to use Lunar Light yet, and that attack is... Or not attack, but that move literally resets the field on our side. All of our characters come back to life, all of them come back to full health, and we hurt things massively. Eternaze is going to fail. Keep in mind, that attack has a pretty... That is a instant kill spell that has a fairly high rate of success. So we do not want that to land. Let's go ahead and Death Hound, Delta Shield... Focus, just a shield. We may actually end up doing a prophecy, I'm not sure. It depends on exactly how fast I get some of this SP. But I'm not going to really work too hard at it. It's not needed. Okay, here's the 3-step Tempest Dance. So she kicks us, and now the new section of it is that she does that big overhead attack. It does a fair amount of damage. Remember, I'm getting... It's half damage right now because Enrique is using just a shield. That would have been... about 38,000 damage. That's a lot. I mean, that is a lot of damage at this point in the game. That wasn't, on the other hand. I probably should have used a Pirate's Wrath. That dog is... Yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to get the glyphs going. You're going to use a Sacrum. I kind of forgot about the glyphs, to be honest. The only person I really need it on is Vice, honestly. Everybody else can just... I mean, I kind of want it on everybody else, but everybody else can really wait because there's not a huge deal going on. Now, keep in mind, if Aka lands her Confuse, it can be landed on a counterattack. So it's kind of nuts that way. Just waiting patiently. We're going to kill that dog. That dog's going to go away. When the dog goes away, life gets a little bit easier, just because I don't have to deal with this every turn. I still want to be Delta shielding every turn, but no, we're just gonna wait for the next turn. So you're gonna go ahead and Glyph of Might onto Aka. Delta shield. You're going to Glyph of Might onto yourself. Just a shield. We're gonna Prophecy. Just because I'm going to have that much SP available, I think. So I might as well. Maybe I won't. No, I won't, because I'm an idiot. That's fine. I don't care. And in comes the dog. That dog reminds me of Yojimbo from Final Fantasy X.
Let's try this.
For obvious reasons. This fight's taking longer than I thought it would. I really thought this would be a lot faster fight. I didn't, start it off the right way at all. I didn't Glyph of Might everybody. We're seriously one SP off. One. Singular. That's stupid. Okay, Enrique can have that. Delta shield. You can Glyph of Speed. You can Justice shield. Now keep in mind, if Piastol successfully stones anybody, the buffs that I'm dropping go away. It's a little bit obnoxious. She's got a Tempest Dance, though. Okay, good. If she'd attacked Vice, we would have had a problem. Okay. But she didn't. She attacked Aka. Aka has a fair amount of defense. We're good. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, darn, there's a fatigue. That could cause some problems later on. Right now, it's not going to be an issue, because all I need is, like, 6 SP or so to launch Prophecy. So I'm not worried about her being fatigued now, but it is something I'm going to have to fix soon. Okay. So, everybody's Glyph of Mighted, so we have the maximum possible defense, and now we get to Prophecy. We have the maximum possible offense. Let's hurt her face.
In dire need, we call forth the power of the ancients.
Okay. So we're good. I kind of want to, see what the sound of this is if you do Prophecy with any of the other characters. Apparently you can do this with Gilder, too. I just didn't, because I never do it that early. So I don't really use Prophecy all that much. But I'm kind of curious. How much damage are we doing to this planet by dropping that on it the entire time? Okay, so that's half of Piastol's health all in one go, and the dog is gone. I mean, that's that. Now, we do need to get rid of that, need to get rid of that fatigue at some point. I mean, I might be able to just... Stop trying to instant kill me. It's not going to work. I'm shielding. I'm doing it on purpose. I don't want you to instant kill me. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to happen. She's not going to instant kill me. I'm not going to allow that to happen. Okay. Just going to keep on doing this. We're not allowed to focus. Delta shield. Can you just do me a favor and use a... Do I even have one? Fury Crystal. On Aka, please. Thank you. I would appreciate it. I'm tired of not getting SP. I don't know what Piastol thinks she's going to do to me at this point. I just dropped a moon onto her head. Tempest Dance on Enrique this time. Because spreading damage like this is an effective way to take out my party. Keep in mind, she's doing 1.5k damage every time she does that. I heal up 1,000 damage to the entire party every time I drop a Sacrum Crystal. She's fighting a losing battle. A really losing battle. And away goes Fatigue. Okay, let's Pirate's Wrath her face. And the Sacrum Crystal I talked about, and just a shield. Wonderful. Keep in mind, I could have been better geared. I'm not, like, optimally geared for where I am. There's a lot better gear I could be having right now. Also, keep in mind that Piastol scales with you. So, even though I could have done this fight a long time ago, she's not set up in such a way that she's weaker now because I chose to wait on this fight. She is still really powerful, but I'm just being cheap about how I fight her. Bye, Piastol. And down she goes. Vice did 5,000 damage. That was a lot of damage from Vice. Okay. Riki levels up. We get some... Oh, we got a rank up. Eternes. No items. And now Piastol's pissed off. Apparently she is doomed to never win, to never avenge her father's death. Vice wants to know what happened to her 7 years ago. He wants to know and needs to know why she thinks he killed her family. And Piastol says that it'll help jog his memory, so she'll go ahead and do it. 7 years ago, she was a young girl of 10 years old. Her father was a soldier in the Vluin Armada. Her entire family lived aboard his ship as they sailed the Vluin skies together. Oh, well, that's just so nice. And now the scene goes dark as we actually get a cutscene for this. One night, she was awakened by a loud explosion and rumbling.
Father?
Oh, that's bad.
Father!
That's her, in that dress. Can you imagine Piastol in a dress? She rushed to the deck and found nothing but a sea of flames, but she could see through the flames that an air pirate ship was fast approaching. The rest of her family was on the bridge of their ship, but the flames were too strong and she couldn't get through to them. Her father used to tell her that in situations like this to save herself first, so she was so worried about her father and her baby sister, but instead rushed to the room where they kept the lifeboats. Uh-huh. Oh god, that... Oh wow. That's where she ran into an air pirate, a red-haired air pirate girl, which could only be Aka. And Aka now remembers. And for whatever reason, even though they were invading their ship, she found her unarmed, and reacted to the soldier her father had raised her to be. With a second thought, she drew her knife and threw with the intention to kill Aka. Uh-huh. And hey look, there's young Vice. But her knife missed its mark. It's because Vice jumped in the way to protect her, and her knife struck her cheek. And that scar on the cheek is from the knife that she threw. That scar has been there the entire game, and now you know why it's there. It's not there for no reason. And while they were both still disoriented, she made away on a lifeboat and left them to burn the ship that they destroyed. Now, Vice even had an eye patch back then. I like his old outfit more, to be honest. She later learned the flagship Aquila did not sink, and that they found her father's corpse. The doctor said that it was not the fire that had killed him, but a sword wound. She also heard that her sister was alive, but she has no idea where she is now. And that is when she swore that she would have vengeance on the air pirates that destroyed her life. That is when she became a hunter of air pirates when she was 10 years old. She wants to know if Vice understands why she hates him, but Aka has to let her know that she's got a few things a little bit mixed up. They weren't the ones that attacked them. They just happened to be in the area when they saw their ship was in trouble. They boarded their ship to try and help. Piastol thinks she's trying to trick her, that her lies will fool her, but Aka says she remembers that incident. She remembers everything that happened. When they were getting prepared, she just figured it was a rescue mission. It was careless and didn't think she would need her weapons. And because of her, and because she was stupid, Vice took some damage. Vice got hurt all because she was careless. But she's got to believe them. They weren't the ones that attacked their ship. She would never lie about that day, not after what happened to Vice. He got a scar on his cheek. He got a little bit of a cut. She wouldn't be able to forgive herself, for lying. Piastol wants to know that's all Aka has to say. Aka tries to argue, but Piastol says that she will come for Vice one last time, and then she'll put everything on the line. She'll put an end to this cat and mouse game at that time. And Vice basically just accepts this. Just let us know when it's going to happen. So the Piastol storyline is starting to come to a close. We have some idea of why she is so insistent on killing Vice. It's not just a random thing. She's not just going after Vice because he's a big pirate and he's probably the highest up on the pirate hit list. She's going after him because she has a reason. It may be a really bad reason, and she may be a little bit screwed up in the head about what's going on. But speaking of things that's going on, let's go talk to Doc, because I think I have 2 or 3 moonfish that still need to be turned in. Hi, Doc.
Hi.
How's it going? Yes, I have some moonfish. Let's go feed the bird. Hiccup, hiccup, hiccup. It's getting pretty big. What's going on? Okay, so we're going to get some more icky sticky rewards. Here we're getting now. Something good. What do we get? We get the Euconyx Idol. It is once again an item that was supposed to be used for Pinta's Quest, but it's not in the GameCube version, so all we can do is sell it. If you need money, it's worth 2,500 gold. We're not going to ever use it. Ever. It's not going to happen. Okay. And that thing starts hiccuping again, and we get the next item. And it gives me... Come on. Gives me the fiber mail, which is actually a really good piece of armor. Can be used by most of the guys. I sell some moonfish. Let's feed the bird. Can be used by most of the guys in the game. Problem is, I am not going to use it. I'm not. It can't be used by Enrique, I don't believe, and Vice is only going to use the Berserker Mail because it gives him so much damage, which we then use for Rain of Swords and Pirate's Wrath, so we want to make sure to have that. We also get the Marksman Gun and a quick cutscene. Hi! You are very welcome, Maria. Maria wants to thank us for bringing so much fish, and to look how much Piccolo's grown. He's kind of big. That's him. That thing's huge. Remember, it used to fit basically in the palm of her hand. But now they're gonna go play. That fish is gonna... That bird's gonna topple the ship. See? The old ship won't hold together long. And so they're gonna go over there. They're gonna topple the ship. So Doc just wanted to thank us. Because of us and our crew, Maria has finally come out of her shell and become herself again. In return... But he'll tell us the rest of the story. The rest of the story of what went on with Ramirez. It's hard for him to talk about it, but if Maria can be strong enough to get over her past, Doc can't sit here and dwell on his own. He's finally become strong enough to realize that with our help, so we're kind of cool that way. So he's going to tell us the rest of the tragedy that befell Ramirez. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. So what's going on here? What happened to Ramirez? Depend on a person too much, and they'll betray your trust sooner or later. That's what Galaxian told Ramirez, a bit of a hint back then. Maybe they hit him a little bit too close, he doesn't know, but for whatever reason, Ramirez began to snoop around for information regarding Mendoza, and that's when we found out that Mendoza was using the Ixotakans as slaves for his own personal profit. Remember, this is the same Mendoza that said that he would do whatever he could to stop this particular thing, but he's been forcing the Ixotakans to work a few extra hours here and there and pocket all the extra moonstones they found for himself. The shock of this discovery was almost too much for Ramirez to bear. It shook him to his core. He went directly to Admiral Mendoza and confronted him. It's hard to say, Admiral Mendoza. Admiral Mendoza looks so creepy now. You know, is it true? Is it true about the Moonstones and the Ixtacan slaves? Mendoza won't lie. Yes, it's true, but what's the problem? Something wrong with making money and desiring wealth and power. Ramirez says it is forcing the Ixotakans to work grueling hours in inhumane conditions. Mendoza promised him that he would speak to Her Majesty regards to the way the Ixotakans are being treated. Mendoza comments he's naive. What does he think that it would happen if he did that? Her Majesty would find out about his little scheme, and he would basically be signing his own death warrant. Ramirez wants to know how he could lie to him like that. Mendoza says it's quite unfortunate things had to turn out this way, and to think he thought of him as a son. Regardless, he has uncovered his plans and has left him no choice, and now he tries to get the guards to seize Ramirez. Remember, Ramirez is the masterful tactician and swordsman master, and he's trying to capture him. That's really bad. That's a stupid idea. By the time Doc got there, it was already too late. The guards and even Admiral Mendoza had all fall under Ramirez's blade. Ramirez killed them all. Run everybody through. And apparently set the ship on fire. Ramirez is sorry, but he can no longer trust humans that can no longer remain on this ship. Doc tries to stop Ramirez. Ramirez says goodbye. The Ramirez that he knew is no more and died the moment he drew his blade against Admiral Mendoza. From now on, he's only going to believe in strength and shall only follow those with power. There's that little shout from Doc. So Doc actually cared about this a great deal. And so Ramirez went to Galaxian's side, and we know the rest of the story. Doc has spent so much time with both Mendoza and Ramirez and could do nothing to stop this tragedy from happening. Well, no, you couldn't stop Mendoza from being a dick. If only he had the strength to stop him, Mendoza, Ramirez, and even Maria, all their lives would have turned out very much differently. Not really. You couldn't have stopped Ramirez, and if you tried, you would have been killed too. Just, you know. Doc's to stop living in the past and just gotta keep looking forward and hope for the best. Besides, he thinks it's a blessing that he was able to save Maria from the burning wreckage of the Aquila. Hey, wait, we know that name. That name. Yes. Doc has heard that some air pirates that are passing through the area helped save most of the crew they left, or that after they left. And Aka puts it together. Maria wouldn't happen to have an older sister, and Doc said she did. But did he forget to tell us that? Yes, you kind of forgot that. But unfortunately, the sister went missing after the accident. Nobody knows what happened to her. Poor Piastol. Oh, would you look at that? It's bothered him for years that he couldn't save both of them. And Fina puts it together as well, and there's no doubt about it, Maria and Piastol are long-lost sisters, and we know where to find them. We gotta go tell Piastol that she's still alive. Piastol said that she would come to fight us again sometime. We'll just have to wait for that. We'll tell her everything we know. What she does with the information is up to her. So yes, that is how Piastol and Maria are connected. The Piastol and Maria quests, the Piastol and Moonfish quests, were both added at the same time when the GameCube version came about. So none of this is in the original version. It explains why Vice has that scar and all of that stuff. Very, very interesting. So, yeah, that's a thing. So that's why they are together. That's why I have chosen to do things in the order that I have, because I wanted to make sure that we got the cutscenes in the correct order. I don't know if there's a way to get them in the non-correct order, to be completely honest. I don't know if there's a way to hear about the Aquila from Doc before you talk to Piastol like I did, or before you beat Piastol this time. It may be that he saves the cutscene until the next time you bring him back, because there are still 2 Moonfish left over in the game. Speaking of Moonfish and the rewards thereof, I know that you saw that we got the Marksman Gun, which is a weapon that only Gilder can equip. This is a subtle hint from the game that Gilder will come back at some point. There is a time that we get to use him again. Okay, so I'm going to spend a couple minutes really quick to head back to Crescent Isle. I already missed it. How did I miss my own base? There it is. We're going to go back to Crescent Isle real quick because there's a couple things I need to do. Really quickly. And mostly involves just getting Crescent Isle finished up. There's a couple things we still need to do in Crescent Isle. The first thing we need to do involves our ship. So we want to go talk to Bell. Bell will be manning the counter here if Kazam is, I think that's his name. If he's on our ship doing the cannons, and if she's on the ship doing the cannons, Kazam will be here. So we want to buy 2 ancient cannons. These are some of the best weapons in the game for us for the ship. We want to use the Wevel Cannon as our 3rd, and the Arc Whale Torpedo as our 4th. We also want to make sure that we own a goddess figure to protect us against magic. We want the air intake, which is, I think that's... No, the timing valve's better than that, so we don't want that. Do I have a chandelier? No. Let's buy a chandelier. We're not going to use it, but we're going to have it. Because it's used for, I think, old Vice the Opulent is the name of the thing that we need. Okay, so we have done that. That's done. So our ship is about as upgraded as it can be. I probably should have done this before fighting the optional bosses, but I just really didn't feel like coming all the way back here to get that done. I probably didn't have the money for it either. You'll notice I only have about 80,000 available on me. That's not a lot, to be completely honest. I would need a lot more than that to do everything I would really, really want to do. Okay. So we're going to go over here now. So inside of this area is Osman's shop, Ilkmis's shop, and Ryukon's shop. We're going to go talk to Ilkmis first. So if we talk to Ilkmis now, he's going to sell us a lot of healing and restoration items. Every healing restoration item in the game is in his shop. So if you need anything like Sac-Race Crystals, Magic Dew, Healing Salve, or the rest, he'll sell them. But if you talk to him, he says that it's lacking equipment, he would need 1,000 gold to upgrade, so let's give him 1,000 gold. And he will upgrade his shop for us. And that is how we're going to get the upgrade your stats seeds. Then we can go over here and talk to Ryukon, until he's got some of the finest weapons that we'll ever see. And that's absolutely true, actually. He has a lot of really good weapons and armor. We're going to get the Wind Slicer for Vice. Remember how he said he's going to give us the best weapon in the game? He's going to craft us a weapon finer than any other? That's not it. We can get the Captain's Cloak for Aika, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll give her a little bit of increased defense there. The Blessed Robe for Enrique. And then there's also the Radiant Fur and the Skull Cap. I don't care about either one. But if we talk to Ryukon, he'll say this youth escaping him. If we return later, when his strength returns, he shall form us a blade worthy of legends. Later on, he will eventually upgrade his shop for us, but it's going to depend entirely on how far in the game we get. His is a time-based thing. Okay. So outwards we go. So we're back on the actual base itself, so we can talk to Kirala. And we're going to have her remodel the building. We're going to have her remodel Khalifa's tent. Go ahead. So this tent right here. If we go in here and talk to Khalifa, right here, you can actually do a fortune with her. And I'm not going to do it now because there's a better fortune you can get later on. If I remember correctly, she just tells you where various things can be found. Usually treasure chests, discoveries, things like that. I don't really care because I already know where they all are, but there you go. Okay, now that the kitchen has been upgraded in here, if we go talk to Polly, she can actually, every time we enter this area, buy her the Polly Special. But she'll need 10 gruels to do it. We can order a Polly Special, give her 10 gruels. She's going to go cook it for us. This is a rather amazing item. It can only be used out of combat. It'll heal our wounds as well as impose our magic, but we can't do it during battle. So I can use this to completely not level myself up, but heal myself up from 0 to full anytime I so wish. That's that. And somewhere around here, are those the... We got a crocodile over there. That's what Pinto went to get us. And there's Enrique Mueki. Okay, guys, that's it for now. We're done. I'll see you guys next time when we will actually head off to continue completing storyline missions. See you soon.